So the new season of rank play just came out today, and in my opinion, this is the best chance you do have to start fresh with rank play. You get reset back depending on your current rank. I got set back to Diamond 1, but this is the best opportunity you do have to increase how much SR you guys get per game. So I'm basically gonna be trying to help you guys out by giving you some tips to improve your SR and to maximize the most you guys can get every single game. Because I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are a certain rank. Let's say a lot of you guys are plat. You guys think you guys deserve diamond or even crimson at that point. The game's making you hard stuck and you can't get past plat whatsoever. So if you guys do think you guys deserve another rank higher than you are currently at right now, comment your rank down below and comment what rank you think you do deserve, and I'm gonna be doing some challenges and I'll possibly hit you up to be in those challenges to see if you actually deserve the rank you say you're supposed to be in. Okay, say you already have gun skill. I feel like that is the most obvious thing you should have in order to get over a certain amount of SR a game, really high amounts of SR. But gun skill is just like the bottom of the barrel that you do need to have. Obviously, okay, everyone should have gun skill. The higher ranks are gonna have more gun skill. A lot of people just have gun skill and they're stuck at certain ranks just because they have no idea what is going on. They have no idea what they're doing in the game, and they just look like a mess running around the map all the time. The other day I was playing solo queue, and I always advise against playing solo queue just because of how much of a hellhole it is, and I was putting up 60 kills with the most seconds in time, and we still lost the game. My other teammates just weren't comprehending what was going on. They were just making all the wrong plays 24/7, and that's why I advise you to not play solo queue. And if you absolutely have to play solo queue no matter what, you don't want to go out and look for teammates, you don't want to go out of your way and try to invite your friends or do this and that, then you need to stop being selfish in solo queue. You gotta stop playing on an island, because I notice a lot of people in solo queue, they try to make plays themselves. They don't like playing with their teammates for some reason. It's like a sin for them to play with their fucking teammates. I have no idea why, but they just don't play with their teammates. They like to go off by themselves and do their own thing, and it just fucks over the whole team, because this is a heavy teamwork game. You need teamwork in order to win in this game. And when you're playing solo queue and you're just going off by yourself, or one of your teammates is going off by yourself, it just messes up the whole flow of the game, because more often than not, the other team is going to be playing as a team. So if you're playing solo queue, just play with your team, bro. It is not that difficult. I don't know why you want to go be a superhero over here when your main objective is to win the game. Obviously you want to get kills, but the main objective is to win the game. And obviously the more win streaks you go on, the more SR you're gonna get, and the more you'll be able to break out of that hard stuck system the game put you in. But it is gonna take a while to get out of that. You need to find consistency in your gameplay. Obviously Call of Duty is day to day. Some days you're gonna be shit, some days you're gonna feel like God, and even on the days you feel like God, you're still gonna be losing some games, just because that's how it works, bro. IQ is a big part of this game. Everybody could shoot their gun. They made it so easy to be able to shoot your gun in this game by increasing the aim assist and doing everything in their power in order to make sure every single person can shoot straight. So IQ is what separates the good players from the mediocre players. That's what takes you from point A to point B, is IQ. Knowing spawns, knowing when to rotate, start memorizing the power positions of where people sit, start checking your corners, start playing for the win and not caring about KD. KD does not matter as much as you guys think it does, bro. You could be having a fucking 1.5, 2.8 KD. If you're not doing anything to help your team win, then that KD just goes out the window. You know how many times I've seen people be like, oh, but I have this amount of KD, this amount of kills, but they're making every single wrong play on the map. They're leaving open lane. They're not pushing up on the map. They're not getting spawns. They're not doing anything correctly, and they're still talking about KD. And you guys also need to start looking at your mini map. I could obviously tell when someone's not looking at their mini map just by where they're sitting on the map themselves. Because if I'm holding one lane and there's a whole other lane that's open and the teammate decides to pick up the same lane I'm watching, I automatically can tell they are not looking at their mini map. Because if they were looking at their mini map, they would go pick up the lane that's open, because more times than not, someone's gonna come from that side and someone's gonna make a play and kill all of us, and it's just gonna fuck up our whole setup, bro. I truly don't understand how people just don't look at their mini map. You need to make it a habit to play off information based off of your mini map. Play off the information based off your teammates' arrows. If someone is watching a certain lane, don't go look at that lane. Go pick up another lane that's open that the enemy team could come from. I feel like that's the most obvious thing you could do. And if you don't see anyone anchoring holding spawns, you gotta stop being selfish and you gotta take that into your own hand and do it yourself. Even if there's no one on of time. I've personally played solo queue and I was holding a power position with the AR just so I could watch over the person in hill. The person in hill is sitting there with nobody going to him at all, and he just randomly gets off the hill, and I have to get out of the power position just to sit in hill, and I'm already annoyed at this point. And then the power position I'm holding, they start coming from that way, and next thing you know, everything goes to shit just because that one person didn't want to just sit in hill and just wants to play TDM. Stop playing rank play like it's TDM. If you want to just go get kills, go play public matches, because public matches, it doesn't matter. It just, all you care about is KD in public matches. And I feel like even the people that watch the CDL, that all they care about is stats, bro, they're obviously not looking at the minimap. They're not looking at the people making the game winning plays. Obviously, if you're like a 0.5, you drop like a 0.6, okay, you're getting shit on at that point. But when the people are dropping like a 0.8, 0.9, but they're making game winning plays, then they're doing good themselves. Not everything is about stats. I honestly hate when all people do is look at stats. Try to learn as much as you can, bro, to go on these win streaks. Say you do have the IQ, what you are lacking is gun skill, then you gotta hit some bots. Don't be afraid to go shoot bots. All the pros shoot bots. I shoot bots before every time I'm about to play rank play. Don't be afraid to shoot bots. You don't want to go inside rank play playing super stiff. You want to be warmed up as much as possible, because majority of the time, all the people you're playing are already warmed up. So if you get shit on, you don't want to have an excuse, bro. You want to start off hot, because once you get that momentum, you got to ride with that momentum, because Call of Duty is a momentum based game and it is very built on confidence. Once you have your confidence up, you feel unstoppable. And once your confidence is down, that's when you start playing like shit. Trust me, I've been there, bro. I've had weeks where I played like shit, and I've had weeks where I felt like I was unkillable, untouchable. I was reading everything you could possibly read perfectly, and I just felt like a god on the map. I highly recommend to start watching the CDO. If you don't watch CDO, start watching it, start studying the plays that people are making, start studying timings, because I know there's a lot of people that only watch their favorite team. Say they only watch Optic, right? That's not really gonna help your case at all. You kind of gotta keep up with every other team, because some teams make different plays than that. Personally, watching this last tournament, I learned a lot of stuff, and I was like, oh shit, you can do that. So now in rank play, I implemented it. It's like light and day for me. You start learning different routes, you start learning different timings, and it just helps out tremendously. So like I said earlier in the video, so if you guys do want to be in future challenge videos, comment your rank and what rank you think you should be down below and why. And also follow me on Twitter, because that's where I'm majority going to be hitting you guys up at. But I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so if you guys could please help me out, it would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the higher ranks this season. I hope to see you guys surpass what you did last season and every season before, and let's get to grinding. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.